And welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Let's Play Star Trek Online 3rd year anniversary. So in our first video, we introduced the 3rd year anniversary. We got our new party popper and spit out some balloons, and we ran Q's daily to see what that was all about. And now it is time to do the new featured episode that is live with Season 3. As far as I understand it, this new episode will continue to be in the game after the 3rd year anniversary, after these next 2 weeks, after February 14th. However, it will not give you the retrofit ambassador after that time. So it is only during these first 2 weeks until January 14th that it will spit out the ambassador retrofit. After that period of time, you will no longer get the ambassador retrofit, but you will still be able to play the mission. The mission also gives or unlocks, I should say, the tier 3 ambassador for a commander level, so that if you are leveling a new character and you get to commander, then you can use the commander version of the ship. But the retrofit version is only available for 2 weeks, but the episode itself will stay in the game after January 14th. So hopefully that makes some sense. I am on my engineering character for this instead of my main science character. This is the Last Doctor. Say hello to him. And the reason is that I am going to use the Ambassador retrofit on this character. This is the character that I am going to upgrade, that I mentioned in the last video. I have the Advanced Heavy Cruiser retrofit at this time, which is the Excelsior, obviously the Enterprise B. I have been running that ship for a long time now, and you can see I've got it kitted out pretty well. So I've been running that ship for a while. Well, I should say a while, I mean like the entire 3 years I've been running that ship since that ship came out, the retrofit version. So I've been running it for a very long time, and I want to upgrade to the Ambassador now on this character, and I think that'll fit well for an engineering character. Now my stations, you'll see that I have a Lieutenant Commander Tactical Space Lieutenant Commander Tactical Space Station on the Excelsior retrofit. I'm going to lose that Lieutenant Commander spot on the Ambassador because it only goes up to Lieutenant Tactical. It has an Ensign Tactical and a Lieutenant Tactical. So I'm going to lose this third power, basically a tier 3 power. Right now I have high yield 3, and I'm going to lose high yield 3 or torpedo spread 3 or any tier 3 ability. I'm going to lose that with the Ambassador. However, I'm going to gain another science, I think. So a little more sciencey than it is tactically. So this ship is better on the tactical end, and the Ambassador is going to be a little bit better on the science end. But they both will have a commander engineering station. Alright, so it'll be interesting to play with that and see what I can devise out of that. But before we can get that ship and play with it, we have to do this mission. This is Connie, and he is going to give us the Temporal Ambassador mission. Remember, Denise Crosby has reprised her role of Tasha Yar in this episode, and we will be able to hear her voice. So let's do this. Admiral, we've detected an anomaly in the Azor nebula. Because of the Tholian activity in that area, we're concerned that they may be attempting to open a rift to the mirror universe. I need a ship to go out there and check it out. This mission can only be completed as a single player. That's interesting, so I guess you cannot team up for this mission. First mission I've ever heard of where you can't team up with somebody in. Go to the Azor Nebula, which is located in the Tau Dewa sector block, and investigate an anomaly. We get skill points, expertise, and here we go. We get the Special Requisition Pack, Support Cruiser Ambassador, and the Special Requisition Pack, Support Cruiser Retrofit Ambassador. And they're both in boxes, interestingly enough. And we also get yesterday's Enterprise uniform. So the uniform that was in yesterday's Enterprise from Star Trek The Next Generation. We're going to get that uniform after playing this. I think that's completely awesome. So a lot of good stuff for playing this mission. So get it while you can, guys. Until January or February. I don't know why I keep saying January 14th. I mean February 14th. Until February 14th, you have to play this. So play it and do it and get these things. Okay, let's do this thing. I need to go to the Azor Nebula. Now, in my Let's Plays, we just finished on the Federation side with Ensign Ricky doing all the Taldewa sector patrols. So now you all are familiar with what's in Taldewa sector and all the sector patrols. However, I haven't yet got to the Azor Nebula. The Azor Nebula is a nebula in the Taldewa sector block that it's kind of I don't know what you call it, a fleet action or some kind of action, whatever. You go in with a bunch of people and you fight the Tholians and save the day. I've only done it once, and I only did it on Tribble when it was up for tests, so I haven't really done it since it's been in the game. So I need to play it myself and get familiar with it, because I think it might give Romulan marks, but I'm not entirely positive about that. I'm not exactly sure what the rewards are on it. But it's interesting that this new mission is connected to that Azor Nebula. That is apparently where the Tholians are messing with the fabric of space and time or whatever. So we'll check it out. And when you look on the galaxy map, you'll see that it's right there. Azor Nebula. So yeah, here I am in the Excelsior. Very nice ship. I've absolutely loved this ship because it gave me 4 weapon slots, forward and aft, and then it gave me that lieutenant commander tactical position. So I was able to use. I could switch out between torpedo high yield or torpedo spread 3. Either one of those. I had the tier 3 ability. So that's really nice on this ship. I'm going to miss that on the Ambassador, to be honest with you, because I liked having a powerful torp kind of ship. Torp and beams, pretty much. So I guess we go straight to the Azor Nebula. See, we're traveling at Transwarp 30, and we're there. So let's see, it says go. It just says go to Azor Nebula, so I'm guessing something will pop up. Yep, there we go. Begin Temporal Ambassador. Let's do this thing. I am so excited to try this new mission out. I have heard very good things about it from the people that have played it already. Okay. Captain, Starfleet Command reports that a space-time anomaly has been seen in this area of space. With the Tholian activity in the region, they wanted us to check it out. Investigate the anomaly. Guessing that's it. And there's a Tholian recluse. Oh, it disappeared. That was odd. I'm no longer detecting anything in front of us, but I'm picking up a similar or possibly the same anomaly at a new location. Okay, now let's go somewhere else. Okay, over this way. What? It keeps disappearing. It happened again. The anomaly just jumped to a new location. If we keep doing this forever, sir, we just need to get close enough to get a sensor sweep. Well, it's not my fault. Keeps jumping around. There's a D7 battlecruiser there. Holy crap. Oh, jumped again. Not again. Science team is working on extending active sensor range, Captain. New coordinates locked in. Ambassador class. Whoa. The anomaly is holding steady at its current location. Scanners are ready to use on your orders. Scan anomaly. Uh-oh. A cutscene! Awesome! I'm a transport. What the heck? Freighter? I'm a freighter? Okay, what just happened? Because, things are not making sense. How did I turn into a freighter? Okay, that was odd. Very odd. Okay. Well, I'm somewhere. And that is Franklin Drake. Hey, that name sounds familiar.
Do you have a question?
Yeah? Tell me about yourself.
My name is Franklin Drake. I was born on a little colony world on the edge of Cardassian space. After the Federation fell to the Klingons, a lot of people moved out of the war zones to try to make new lives. It worked. For a while. When the Bajorans discovered that wormhole and the Dominion invaded, no world, no matter how remote, was safe. I signed on to help fight the Dominion, for all the good that did. The Dominion swallowed the Bajorans whole and then joined up with the Breen and the Cardassians to destroy the Klingons and the Romulans. After that, it was just a matter of carving up the Alpha Quadrant.
Am I like in the mirror universe now? Because that's not how things turned out for us.
The Tholians got this piece of space in exchange for signing a non-aggression pact with the Dominion. It wasn't hard to see that the only way to survive was to sign on. Now I'm like you. I work for the Tholians, and in exchange I get a cot, a couple of replicated meals, and the chance to live for one more day. With a little luck, I'll get through tomorrow, too.
Whoever voice acted him, that's pretty good.
Do you need anything else?
So, I must be in the mirror universe, or a mirror universe, some alternate universe, that's for sure.
Thank you, Captain. The Tholian Assembly appreciates your loyalty. So many ship captains threw away their lives needlessly in the days after they annexed this area of space. It'll take a few hours to offload your cargo. Feel free to grab a hot meal in the commissary. I know that comforts can be hard to come by in this sector. I recommend the plomeek soup. It almost tastes like something.
Find something to eat. I have another theory. I could be in the future. I could be in an alternate future. Either way, this is interesting. Wow.
Do you need anything else?
Okay, I guess not. So I need to get some food in the mess hall. Shouldn't I be like asking questions like what the heck is going on and stuff like that? Cause I sure would be. My character is just like, okay, that sounds good, let's go do that. I'm wearing brown pants. I do not remember putting on brown pants. In fact, I know I don't have brown pants on. So why am I wearing brown pants all of a sudden? That's odd. Hey, that's my bridge officer. That's my bridge officer, and she's in a brown jumpsuit and she's here. What? And I can talk to her. This is unique. Hello. Tell me about yourself. I'm Lib Borg. I've been here for about 6 weeks now. Working in the cargo bays. I'm pretty good at fixing things, even the worn-out junk the Tholians give us. You're my bridge officer, don't you remember me? You look familiar. So do you. Have you been in any other work camps in this sector? Oh, you know what this sounds like now? This sounds like that episode of Voyager where they went to that work planet and all their memories were erased and they were made to work the mines or whatever, and they didn't remember who they were or where they came from or their past or anything. Am I brainwashed? Is she brainwashed? What's going on here? This is not normal. Am I in an alternate future and I am in an alternate timeline? Am I brainwashed? Oh boy. Can I climb this? Ooh, I want to get in one of those. I can climb this to here. That's useless. Okay. That is, oh, here's somebody else. Detan. I think he's one of my bridge officers too, if I'm not mistaken.
Hello.
Tell me about yourself.
For all I know, you could be informing on me to the Tholians. But if I don't answer, you'll probably tell them I'm hiding something. Fine.
No, I don't know him. Who is he?
My name is Detan. I was born on Romulus. After the war, I signed on to a freighter crew working the Bolian run. My captain got in trouble with the Tholians, and I ended up here. I'm a true and loyal servant of the Tholians, and I don't want any trouble. Now go away and leave me alone. I have work to do. Don't bother me. Hello. For all I know, my name... Don't bother me.
So the Tholians really have a grip on this part of space right now. Wow. What the heck is going on? I'm so confused. Can I go this way? No. Whoa, she's walking through the floor. This must be the mess hall, and there's a lot of people I can talk to in here. Well, you know I have to talk to everybody, so sit back and relax. Who are you? Slamek. Oh, that's Slamek. We met him in Colosseum. In fact, no, he's not on my crew, but we met him in Colosseum. We know him.
It's too bright in here.
Yeah, that's the too bright guy.
Why? Why would you care about me? No one cares about me. I don't even care anymore. Go away.
It's too bright in here.
Go away. And leave me alone.
Yeah, nobody is happy in this place. Who are you? That's my... obviously, that's my bridge officer, Tax Space. You would not be going around with a name like that in the real world. Okay, Tax Space. What do you have to say? I'm Tax Space, but most people around here call me Chief. I do a little bit of everything. Security, shipwork, cargo hauling, anything that pays and will get me to the next port. You look familiar. Yeah, I've seen you around. Weren't you the one caught cheating in that Tongo game on Drozana? Heard that Ferengi had his Noskin buddies break your arms. How long were you out of action? Dude, you're my bridge officer. Who the heck are you? Oh, it's Morn. Well, we know Morn from Deep Space Nine. And he doesn't say anything. Or anything at all. Okay. Typical Morn. Before, I'm assuming I have to go to the replicators. Before I do that, I am going to talk to everybody. Hey, you're, who are you? I think you're from the 2800. You're from one of the 2800 missions, the first one, I think, right?
Have we met? You're just asking to be polite, aren't you? I find idle chatter so tedious these days. Still, it's a way to pass the time. My name is Rugen Skyle. I used to be a member of the Cardassian government until I had a conflict with a rival faction. Politics on my world can be quite cutthroat. Now I'm here. It's better than execution, but only just. The food here is terrible. And the company is worse. Another question?
Wow, okay. Well, we know all of these people. Tanae. That's Admiral Tanae. Yeah. What?
Yes. My name is Tanae, and for many years I served in Starfleet. After the war was lost, I joined a resistance movement attempting to liberate the core worlds. We failed. We were able to keep the Klingons at bay, but not the Dominion and their allies. After the Breen destroyed Earth and the Dominion occupied Betazed, continued resistance was illogical. Against all reason, we continued our fight as our resistance cells fell, one by one. You might say I was one of the fortunate ones. I survived. I would not agree.
Okay, so yeah, it sounds like we're in the future, an alternate future. One where everyone we know did their thing, but then some kind of war happened and things changed or were different. I don't know. This is creepy.
Do you require anything else?
This is weird. Who are you? Vakel Sean. Captain Sean of the Enterprise F. What the heck?
How can I assist you? I'm Vakel Sean, captain of the Belfast. I run freight for the Tholians. Basic supplies, mostly. But once in a while, they need me to pick up dilithium from the mines on Remus. We're in dock here for a few days getting some repairs done. Cut too close to the Konos blast zone on my last trip back and ran into some raiders. They won't trouble anyone again. But they fused half my power conduits and fried the deflector before I managed to take them out. If there's anything else you need, let me know.
Yeah, this future is not a good future. Talk to Obasek. Oh my gosh, it's Obasek. What?
I will be free.
Yes, you will.
My name is Obasek. Once my people served the Romulans. Now we have new masters. I will serve for now, because to refuse would be my death. But when the time is right, we'll rise up against our oppressors and destroy them. If you would be free, watch for an opportunity. The Tholians will show their weakness soon enough.
Oh, will they? So there's going to be rebellion, are you saying?
Do not waste my time.
Hey. You will be free. And it looks like there's a Tholian up there. Can I go up to it? Is this a bad thing I'm doing right now? I will use force if you continue. Oh crap.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Yes, he will do force. Okay. And I don't have my powers. I can't use any of my abilities. That's not good. I want to see what else I can explore before I go talk to the replicator. Nope, can't go through there. Looks like we have another room this way. There's more people to talk to in here. See if we can go through this door. Nope. Naylan, I don't know you.
This place isn't what it's supposed to be.
Tell me about it.
My name is Neelan. I am a wanderer, if you will. I go from place to place, listening to the universe, to the people. And then I look at you in this place, and I can't explain it, but it's wrong. All of it. You're not supposed to be here. None of us are.
That sounds exactly like Guinan in yesterday's Enterprise when she was trying to tell Picard, this isn't right. This is wrong.
Something's not right here.
See, I can't see it clearly. I just know that something is wrong. That woman over there, does she have a daughter? Someone named Sela? I know that's important, but there are a lot of other things. I'm sorry, it's difficult to put into words. What I can tell you is that if someone asks for your help, give it, and that will set things right. Okay.
Something's not right here.
So if somebody asks for help, give it. Ah, there we go. Tasha Yar and East Crosby. But before I talk to her, let's go up here and talk to this other person first. But, wow, okay. Things are getting interesting. Here's Bavat. Look at Bavat.
What do you want? My name is Bavat. Before the Tholians conquered the Empire, I was the leader of a great house. I sat on the High Council and spoke for the Empire on more than a dozen worlds. None of that matters now. The past is nothing to a slave. I will die here in service to the Tholians, just like you will. Ask your questions!
Wow. Even Bavat. Poor Bavat. And who is this? Farrick. Oh, we met her in one of the 2800 episodes also.
You looking for something? I'm Farrick. Wheeling and dealing is my game. At least it was, until the webheads put a stop to any trade that doesn't benefit them. Still, I know how to get a few things. You looking for bonus replicator rations? Maybe a bottle of authentic pre-war Romulan ale? If you've got something to trade, I've got what you need.
Huh. Okay.
Hey, I got things to do here.
She might be able to help me in the future, I'm betting, where we have to trade things. I bet you that's what's going to happen. Okay, let's talk to Tasha Yar, who, yeah, obviously her daughter became Empress Sela.
We need your help.
No kidding.
My name is Tasha Yar. I was Chief Tactical Officer of the USS Enterprise D. In my timeline, we were fighting a war against the Klingons, and I was proud to do my part to protect the Federation. What I learned, though, in the correct timeline, history as it should be, I died a meaningless death. I accepted the risks when I put on the uniform, and I don't regret what happened. But if I'm going to die, I want it to mean something. That's why I chose to go back with the Enterprise C.
Awesome. So awesome. You just don't know. I've got this huge smile on my face right now that is going from end to end.
I know this is a lot to accept, but you have to trust us.
I do.
My name is I know this is a lot to accept, but you have to trust us.
Oh, her mouth is moving too. I didn't even notice that. Cool. Okay, well, I guess the next thing to do is to get some food from the replicator. Cutscene. Humanoid dietary supplement 47. Sounds delicious.
I haven't seen you around here before, Captain.
Who are you? Richard Costello. That name sounds familiar. Indeed it does, somehow. But yeah, Richard Costello. Oh, that's the dude from Enterprise C. That is the guy who I guess Tasha kind of fell in love with a little bit, and he had to take over as captain of the Enterprise C because Captain Garrett, I believe was her name, died. And so he took over as captain of the Enterprise C. Oh my gosh. I'm having a geekasm at the moment.
Got a minute to talk?
Yeah, tell me about yourself.
Call me Castillo. Not a lot to tell, I guess. I'm Lieutenant J.G. Richard Castillo, Helm Officer of the USS Enterprise C, an unwilling time traveler. I'm normally the Helm Officer, but I'm Senior Officer now that Captain Garrett and the rest of the senior staff are gone. I've got to do what the Captain would want. Get us back to where we belong. And finish what we set out to do.
So he knows what's going on. So he knows he's Helm Officer of the Enterprise C, and Captain Garrett is gone, and wow, okay, so he knows what's going on.
I know this is hard to accept, but we're not supposed to be here. I know. I asked around about you. And I don't know if I'm supposed to be telling you this, but I need your help. You're not supposed to be here. None of us are. Not in this timeline, I mean. My ship, my crew, we were supposed to do something important. We went through an anomaly, moved through time, and everything changed.
Tell me about it. Boy, the Enterprise C must really cause the temporal people in the future some big headaches. They not only created an alternate Starfleet timeline in the Next Generation, but now apparently have also somehow created this alternate future weird timeline thing where the past and present are meeting, and oh, it's so confusing. I'm going to give myself a headache.
We tried to go back. I guess the battle with the Klingons disrupted the anomaly. Instead of getting back where we belong, we ended up here with the Tholians running everything. I'd never even seen a Tholian before. You have to help us set things right. You have to help us get back to our ship.
Okay, so that's it then. They have to get back to the past to restore the future, which is what they were supposed to have done in the first place, but I guess it didn't work all the way or something.
Me and my crew. There are a little over 100 of us here, scattered throughout the work camp. We're about 65 years ahead of where we should be, according to my math. We were fighting the Romulans. This was back in 2344. And the weapons discharges caused a temporal rift. We passed through, and because we weren't at Narendra to do what we were supposed to do, the timeline changed.
Yeah, no kidding.
We ended up in a timeline where the Federation and the Klingon Empire were at war, and the Federation was losing, badly. We tried to go back to set things right, but then the Klingons found us and the Enterprise D, and there's someone here with us from that timeline. Her name is Tasha. I'll take you to her. Maybe she can help explain this.
Okay, lead on. Well, I've already met her, but let's go meet her again. Wow. I think it must be glitched. I'm probably supposed to be wearing the same kind of uniforms they are, but I think because I had it on formal attire, it kind of glitched and I'm still wearing my formal attire. Okay, wow. Let's talk to Richard again real quick.
Got a minute to talk?
Okay, I guess we don't need to do that. Let's talk to Tasha again.
We need your help. I'm from Starfleet, and if I'm right, that's a name that should ring bells with you as well. In an alternate timeline from this one, the correct one, Starfleet is still alive and well, and you're a Starfleet officer too.
Yes.
When the Enterprise C moved ahead in time, it created an alternate timeline, one in which I was alive but shouldn't have been. I left with the Enterprise to set things right. We thought we were returning to the Narendra system in 2344 to defend the Klingon colony there from a Romulan attack. We ended up in this nebula in 2409. The Tholians caught us before we could try again, and you can guess the rest.
Oh.
We're going to try to restore the timeline, but to do so, we need the Enterprise C. It's still in the hangar here, and as soon as we get back to her, we'll find the temporal rift and get back to where and when we're supposed to be. To do that, we need your help.
Oh, I am so in. Count me in. What do you need me to do?
Franklin Drake is already helping us. He managed to get an access key used to operate the systems in the hangar control room. We need you to get the code from Drake and use it to open the doors to the hangar control room. I'd go myself, but we've already been here a week. The Tholians know we're trying to get back to the ship. They're watching us. But you're new. They won't suspect you're involved. That's the idea, at least.
So I need to go to Franklin Drake, get an access key, and use it to open the doors to the hangar control room. Okay.
Of course, it's not as simple as getting the code and opening the door.
Of course not.
The Tholians have guards on all critical areas. You'll need to slip past the guards and get into the maintenance tunnels. From there, it's a winding maze to the hangar control room, which can only be unlocked from the inside. Once you get in, you'll be able to open the doors. We'll be waiting there to help you free the Enterprise.
I'll do it.
Here, take this communicator. It's on a scrambled frequency the Tholians don't monitor, and it'll allow me to contact you while you're on the move. Maybe you can convince someone to cause a distraction. That might make slipping past the guards into the tunnels easier.
Convince someone to cause a distraction. And then, okay.